So next we can see the inverse Z transform. So inverse Z transform can be made using different methods. So the first method we can see is the partial fraction method. Okay, so first we can see the inverse Z transform using partial fraction method. So the first problem is find the Z transform using partial fraction method. So it is the given question. So here what is the region of convergence means magnitude of Z is greater than 1 by 2. Okay, so given x of Z, write the x of Z value, and now so listen. So here you want to make the denominator in the form Z, because here the denominator is in the form Z inverse. Okay, so when you make Z in the form Z only, we can easily find the partial fraction kondu varadhukku vendi the Z term la kondu varanum. So adukku vendi here in the denominator you can take Z inverse outside from this term. Idhula irundha Z inverse veliye eduthu. So you will get Z inverse, here also Z inverse. So if you take Z inverse outside, idhula enna varum Z. Here 0.5, here Z minus 0.25. Okay, so now this Z inverse and this Z inverse get cancelled. So there is one Z inverse. Now when it goes to the numerator, it becomes Z. Okay, so now you can easily apply the partial fraction. So partial fraction ku x of Z by Z formula kondu vandirukom. Vandittu you can apply a by Z minus 0.5 plus b by Z minus 0.25. Okay, so now you can apply the partial fraction method. So first a is related to Z minus 0.5, x of Z by Z. So when this value you want to substitute Z equal to 0.5. So after substituting, you will get a is equal to 1, and next for b also you want to make the value Z for Z minus 0.5, and then substitute when Z equals 0.5, you will get b. So now x of Z by Z, for a you get 1 and for b you get minus 1. Okay, so what is the answer? So after substituting, you will get Z by Z minus 0.5 and Z by Z minus 0.25. Okay, so now apply the Z transform. So inverse Z transform for Z by Z minus 0.5 is a power n u of n. So you want to study the formula. Okay, a power n u of n. So here a value is 0.5, 0.5 power n u of n. Here 0.25 power n u of n. Okay. So the next problem is x of Z equal to Z into Z minus 1, Z plus 2 the whole cube divided by Z plus 1. Okay, so here the region of convergence greater than 2. So now here also it is in the Z form. Z inverse form la indha Z la nama matha Z la irukranal nama change pananda. So you can write the partial fraction method a by Z plus 1. Inga Z cube irukku. Appo 3 times Z plus 2, that is Z plus 2, Z plus 2 the whole square, Z plus 2 the whole cube. Okay, so now you want to find a value is equal to, in order to find a நம்ம என்ன எழுதுவோம், a ல உள்ள அந்த denominator value z plus 1, x of z by z, x of z by z formula தான் நமக்கு என்ன value இருக்கு, இந்த value. Okay, x of z by z. So a க்கு when z equal to minus 1 substitute பண்ணு. So you will get the value a. Okay, and for finding b, so for b the value will be vary. Okay, you want to find x1 of z by z value. So in order to find x1 of z by z, what is the formula? நமக்கு இருக்கிற அந்த denominator value, the coefficient z plus 2 the whole cube into x of z by z பண்ணும்போது x1 of z value கிடைச்சிடும். So you will get this value. Okay, so now applying the formula. What's our formula? 1 by the n minus the power value. Okay, so b la ulla denominator ku power value is 1. So n minus 1 factorial d power that n minus 1, highest power is 3. So adudha idhula eludhuvom. Okay, x1 of z by z adha substitute பண்ணும்போது உனக்கு differentiate, after differentiate with the formula u by v method, that is v u dash minus u v dash by v square. Applying this formula and after differentiating, okay, differentiate step by step. Okay, first differentiation, okay, u by v, and next again u by v method, not u by v method. If you take this value to the numerator, what is the answer? 2 into that is x power n is nx into x power n minus 1. So you will get this answer. Okay, so after that you want to substitute z equal to minus 2, you will get this value. So b, similarly for c, what is our power value? C by z plus 2 the whole square. So here power is 2, so n minus 2 value. Okay, 3 minus 2 factorial, and you want to here also substitute all the values. Okay, and substitute z equal to minus 2, you will get c equal to 2. Next for d, the power value is 3, so 1 minus 0 factorial, and you will get d is equal to 3. So you got a, b, c, d values. Substitute all the values, and what is you want to apply the inverse Z transform. So you know Z by Z transform of Z by Z minus a, formula is a power n u of n. Z by Z minus a the whole squared, formula is n into a power n minus 1 u of n. Okay, so I send the formulas sheet. Okay, so study that formula, then only you can apply the Z transform formula method. Okay, so it is one assignment problem. You can do it and see. For this problem you want to find the Z transform. You want to by using partial fraction method. So you want to use here Z plus 1 the whole square. So you can write the partial fraction as a by Z plus 2 plus b by Z plus 1 plus c by Z plus 1 the whole square, and you can find a, b, c. Okay, a, b, c value, and you will get this answer. After applying Z transform, a, b, c, you will get different form, and you will get x of n as minus 2 power n u of n, 1 power n u of n into minus 1 n power n minus 1 u of n. Okay, do it and see.